Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone, I came to you once again to show you the food bank box. I haven't looked in it yet. I just went over there to pick it up. I tried to get them to deliver it for me, because I was asleep. This is the honest goodness truth. I was actually sleeping, and my granddaughter called me. And my granddaughter, because I had already called the lady that's in charge of the, the elderly services here at the where I live, and ask her if someone can bring me the food box, because I wasn't able to come over there in the rain in my scooter, which I didn't feel like moving anyway. I was trying to get it, to come for her to come. But the thing is, I hadn't slept, and I was tired. And I told, my friend over here, the name start with an A, I told her to, remind me at 11 o'clock. I don't know if she did or not. I really don't, because I was in my bed and I went to sleep. I was tired. And so she said they didn't have anybody available, because the what do you call them, the maintenance, for today. I don't know if it's just for the day or all the time. I think it's all the time these days. She says nobody was available to bring it to me, but I live right across the street, and so I said, okay, I'll see if I can come over there to get, pick it up. But I thought it was still raining. Now these are my thoughts right here. It's still raining. I said, okay, I'll see if I can come over there to pick it up. And I think I probably would have still been asleep if my granddaughter hadn't called me, because she called me and asked me could I watch a couple of her kids tomorrow. And so I said yes. And so anyway, I jumped on the old buzz around after I put my clothes on, of course. I jumped on the old buzz around and buzzed right across the street. And to pick it up, I didn't have to sit, I don't sit down or anything like that. I just go in there and sign the fact that I got it and out the door. Not even gone, maybe, I would say about 3 minutes, maybe, max. I don't know, probably less than that, because I just rode over and went in, and she told me to sign the paper. I signed my name and everything, and then that was it. She brought the box out to my scooter for me, and which was good, because this is a heavy box, I tell you. I don't know if y'all can see me really well. It's dark in here and gloomy. Let's see if I turn this light on. Would it make a difference? I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, I'm just gonna. There's a lot of canned goods in here. Oh, vegetable soup, vegetarian vegetable soup, and there's white chicken. Let me see, where am I going to put this stuff at? Because I'm trying to show you everything. Oh, more vegetable soup. I'm going through this real quick, y'all. Pasta sauce, low sodium. I got some of that in my stash already in my bedroom. The soup, they have given me soup before, but I didn't like the soup. So I donate that to the church. And more pasta sauce. Non-fat dry milk, which I got plenty. I think I got 2 bags of that in my, because I had bought a bag of that, and I kept one of the bags they had given me before. So that can go to the church. Tomato sauce, got that, plenty of it in my bedroom already. I got it from them before. Matter of fact, same brand and everything. I've never tried it yet though. So it's low sodium diced tomatoes. So more low sodium diced tomatoes. I gotta find something to make a tomato recipe. The only thing I know is like when I make my beef stew, I put tomatoes on it, and spaghetti, I put tomatoes on it. So maybe I'll save that, save 1 can and get a church 1 can. And let's see, 2 cans of kidney beans. They look good on. I got a couple cans of those in my on my stash too that I kept. Um, I haven't tried it yet. Actually, I have never eaten kidney beans. No, in my family, it was always like lima beans or black-eyed peas, something like that. Kidney beans, never tasted it, but they look good on the can. They look delicious. So I think I got 2 cans in my stash. What else I got here? More kidney beans. Now that's the 3rd can of kidney beans. Got a whole bunch of beans. Fruit mix. I don't know, for some reason or another, I don't like this. I think it's because I can't chew it. I don't know what it is they put in there. Pears. I think it's the pears that I can't chew. And so what I was doing, I was eating the grapes and the peaches out of here. I said, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and give it to the church, donate that to the church. More tomatoes. You say potatoes, I say tomatoes. Low sodium, same thing as before. Same thing as the other one. Another can of the fruit. Lots of canned goods, yeah. Oh, here's a pretty beat up can of chicken. That can's pretty beat up. I don't see any air bubbles or nothing coming up out of there though, so I'm supposing that it's all right. How many cans is that? Okay, I got another one, which makes 3 cans of this. I think I'll, like I said, the church and another one of these and another traditional pasta sauce. I imagine I could probably use this if I made some meatballs too. Like just make some meatballs and sauce and put some peppers in it. And just give me a submarine, what you call it, the grinder rolls, and just have me a meatball sub. Put some cheese on top. That might be good. So I'll keep a can of that. And next, spaghetti. 2 of them. 2 spaghettis. And low fat, what is it called? Yeah, 1% low fat milk. I had some of this milk. I tried it one day. I had ran out of milk. And that milk is not half bad. I mean, I was expecting it to be like watery, but it's not. It's not bad at all. And I think that's about the bottom of the, got another one of these. Now, they used to give you 2 of these. Like I said before, they give you the berry and this. And I'm beginning to wonder, because the box is open, that someone is going in the box and taking certain things out of the, how people do when they work someplace like this. Take what they want, and then, you get whatever's left. But that's it. Well, no, it's not, y'all. One last. I like this cereal. Matter of fact, I had some of this for breakfast this morning. This is 2 boxes. 2 boxes of this. It's something like Rice Krispies, but of course it's not quite as good as Rice Krispies, y'all. But they're good. I usually keep these for myself. Because I do eat a lot of cereal in the morning, for my breakfast and stuff. And so, excuse me, y'all. I still got that itchy cough, scratchy cough. And I keep saying that I'm going to take my, take that COVID test because I've got two sets. Well, I got two sets of COVID tests up there right now, added to the one that I already had. So I might do it today. I might. Because I don't understand the itching and the scratching on my throat. And the coughing, Sometimes it's so, it gets, I'm not really coughing up anything. I'm just coughing like a dry cough. And eventually a little something might come up. You know how when you cough, you're expecting something to follow. Nah, just a little something might come way later. And so I've been saying I'm gonna make my appointment for the doctor, but I haven't made that appointment yet, y'all. And I keep putting it off. Oh, let me get my cereal out of this box. This I'm keeping. And I don't know, maybe one can of chicken soup. You know what? They used to give us tuna fish. No tuna fish, y'all. And there was, oh, the other juice. I'm noticing that certain things they're not, putting in these boxes anymore. But of course, they give you the cheese. I got that big block of cheese sitting over there in my scooter basket. And I'm going to put that in the refrigerator, which I don't even know if I'm going to keep that because I got one in the fridge already. And so that's going to take care of that. I'm trying to debate, should I keep this cereal because I've got I better keep the cereal because cereal stays a long time. You can keep it a long time. It's like you can store it. Let's see what the date is on here. If there is a date. Best Buy. They got the thing on here, but there's no stamp. I would say most cereal like this, it's good for about 2 or 3 years. On the shelf. But there's no way I don't even want to eat nothing that's been on the shelf for 2 years. And the canned goods, a lot of those canned goods I got on my shelf right now, I think the expiration date is 2023, 2023, I think it is. I have to double check, like every so often you're supposed to rotate your cans. And so that's what I got to do. And I got to call the pastor, the rib, to tell him to, have another box that he can pick up. And the people at his church will, take those boxes. Take those canned goods. So, but I feel good about being able to, I feel good about sharing because I really didn't have to go over there, I just went over there because a lot of stuff, like I said, most of the time, whatever's in those boxes is something that I already have in my stash or I just don't like it. And I guess, like if you get hungry, like my mother always says, if you get hungry, you'll eat. And just like the doctor said about your little baby who don't want to eat nothing, when they get hungry, they will eat. The baby won't eat. The baby won't eat this. The baby won't drink her milk and this and that and the third. The baby will eat it when the baby gets hungry. Trust me. Trust and believe that one. Well, I had one little child. Matter of fact, my knee baby, the one that I be talking about that calls me all the time. I call her. She wouldn't eat nothing. Little legs, she had little legs, and she would not eat. I don't know how she was living, but when I first brought her home from the hospital, I think she would take maybe an ounce of milk. She only weighed like 6 pounds and 10. She's short. She's petite. She weighed like 6 pounds and 10 ounces, I think it was, when she was born. And she would drink maybe, when she first came home from the hospital, maybe an ounce of milk. Then she'd lay over there and go to sleep. I'd be holding her. And she'd go to sleep. I try to burp her, try to make her, how you move the bottle around in the baby's mouth because you want to get some sleep too. So you try to make sure the baby is fed. And, because the better the baby is fed, the longer the baby will sleep. And I try to get her to sleep. Sometimes I was able to get her maybe another half an ounce. Okay, I realized she's not going to drink any more milk. So I put her back in her little crib. or so later, she wants me, the old all around grandma, to get up and feed her again. I'll tell you, I was so tired. I didn't want to do this. Baby had me so, never had that with my other children. I had one to come home drinking 7 ounces of milk right out the gate. She I had a problem with her. And my other daughter had a problem with her. The first two, I had no problem with them eating. And even when they grew, when they got bigger, I had no problem with them eating. Whatever I put in front of them, them kids could chomp and they could still chomp. And but this one, no, wouldn't eat nothing. All up until I'm trying to think, when did she start to put on weight? She was, like I said, she was petite. And she had started to eat, when she was like a little grade school or something like that. She would start to eat, but still, little petite, little shrimp. And when she really started, well, look at her now. She acts like she cannot get enough food. But she's not good. None of my children were crazy about desserts. I mean, they would eat dessert, but they wanted food. Food. Give me some fried chicken, some mashed potatoes and collard greens and cornbread, stuff like that. Pork chop. Now, I might have a little piece of dessert later, but give me that food. And that's the way they are today, still today. Now, my son, he's like me. He got a sweet tooth. I definitely have a sweet tooth. And I used to keep Skittles in my house all the time. I kept Skittles so much until my grandchildren think my great-grandchildren, excuse me, y'all, great-grandchildren come over. They think I'm supposed to have some Skittles. And matter of fact, my great-grandkids, when they was over here last week, they said, can I have some Skittles? I said, I don't have no Skittles. I felt bad that I didn't have any Skittles. And matter of fact, I still didn't order any because sometimes I go overboard with the sugar, with the sweets. And so if I don't have it in the house, I'm not going to eat it. Matter of fact, I've got cupcakes in there now. Chocolate chip cupcakes that I had got from Stop and Shop. They're not good. But the ones that are good, I tell you, the chocolate chip muffins that comes from Walmart, those are the ones. Those are good. But these over here, I had a couple of them because I've been trying to find the ones like the ones I get from Walmart, but I haven't been able to find them. But sweets, I eat cereal every day, and that's sweet because I cannot eat it with just water. With just milk. I don't know how people do that. Just put some milk in it and eat it. No, I gotta have a little sugar. The same thing with my coffee. If I have me some coffee, I got to have a little bit of something. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just so it can taste just a little bit in there. And so, y'all, I got to get a good cough going on. So I'm going on that note. I go with love. And I'll see you again real soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's all thumb it up. Yeah, thumb it up, y'all. So I can get me some subscribers. And on that note, I go with love. See you again soon. Oh, darn it. Now I can't find the button.